About the double in the booger shot. The boogers up there.
All right.
Okay, we're being throttled a little bit. We're at 11, 12, 13, 14. That's interesting. I might have to pull my Starlink out. I don't think we have enough
bars?
Bandwidth up here.
You know you can jump on my Wi-Fi too. It's over there.
But the feed requires like 8 megs upload, and my Starlink will definitely get that.
Just eat it. Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I would have to mount it on my car, and is it safe to leave it on my car out there?
I mean, no one's gonna. I don't see anybody messing with it.
Okay, let's just try this and see what happens.
Yeah. What is going on? My live is completely going.
This. Oh, Jess. Yes.
I'll be back. I'm gonna have to just close this out.
Okay, I'm gonna see. Hi, everybody. Hi. You're still on TikTok though.
Yeah, TikTok's still rolling.
Hi, TikTokies. Everybody send those hearts and snaps and
all that
other
good
things,
stuff.
all the little fancy things that they
do on there.
That they allow you to send or whatever.
Yeah, I always forget to ask for stuff like that.
Yeah, it takes repetition.
You have to be like.
I feel like it's not. I feel like it's pointed at you. Hold on.
Well, that's not good.
Well, you're just the star of the show. All right. We're still getting set up here, everybody. Let me pull it up here, and then I got to get it. Oh, I have to get it in my ear for playback. These are all parts and pieces of how much work it is to put together a live stream, but we still do it even though we're really busy.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive that you do all this stuff.
No, I mean both of us.
I wish I still did it more. Because I do love it, but it doesn't pay the bills for me.
Well, that I can relate to.
Right?
Yeah. All right, working on getting into my ear, everybody. Move this over here.
Jessica, Kirsh.
H. Good job. Yeah. Kirsh. Woo.
Oh, I meant to tag.
My lens is just not wide enough.
Join us for Brownsville Live with special guest. See if I can tag you again. There we go. That's what I want to do.
I think I did all the things that I'm supposed to do over.
What you need to do.
Oh gosh, yeah, we're out of data. I gotta get
on my Wi-Fi or no?
Can I? Yeah.
Yeah, the password is on the whiteboard in there. Go into that office.
I'm gonna need a. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch your step, I guess, walking through all this.
Okay.
Go straight across the hall.
Okay.
And there is a white board on the wall, and it has the Wi-Fi password.
Okay. Right, straight across the hall?
Yep, right there. Turn to your right. You see the whiteboard? It should say the Wi-Fi password on there.
Okay. Check. Does anybody hear me? Is there anybody out there feeling something? If there's anybody on this stream, hello, greetings, welcome back. I will be with you shortly. Today's date is it
okay,
Wednesday?
We're back.
Is
we lost our live stream because I was attempting to share onto other platforms, but that's good because it was kind of just a lot of jibber jabber while we were talking. So hopefully some of our guests will rejoin us.
Yes, they will. Okay, everybody, here on the Jessica Kirsh feed, I am going to attempt to connect to a network to get us a little higher resolution imagery. So give me one moment. Give me a reason to. I sing when I'm getting set up.
That is quite all right.
You know what song I really like is Boca Boca Chica, where the river meets the sea.
I've never heard that song.
What?
No.
And you're from here?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, pretty much.
What the heck?
No, I've never heard
Where
it.
the river meets the sea. I can't. It's just pulling up Spectrum. Boca Boca Chica.
Yeah, I think it's just called Spectrum. I never renamed the...
Oh. Either of those?
Yeah, I think either one.
Okay, let's try for this one. Go for this first.
Okay, guys. Hey. We are back live. We lost our feed because Facebook changed the way they do things and caused me to make a mistake because I didn't know, and then I accidentally cut off the Facebook feed. So if you guys would be so kind as to like and comment and share the video, would really help, because we're going to have some exciting news about what's going on at SpaceX, straight from Jessica, who is in the loop 24/7. Literally, she has a live stream 24/7.
That's right.
On the Jessica Kirsh YouTube channel.
It's called Kirsh Cam.
Kirsh Cam, exactly. 24/7. It is actually live right now.
Yep.
Not a whole lot going on, but it is live. So that's pretty awesome.
You can.
So yeah, if we could get likes and comments, that'd be great. Hopefully, Jessica Tetro, Commissioner Tetro, will come back on. She was on just a few minutes ago.
She'll be back. She's busy.
But
That's
so you guys know, it's still feeding the old feed. I wouldn't be surprised if it is.
This didn't work either. You sure it's just called it's one of the Spectrums?
Let me go look.
Because I wrote.
I can look right
I
now.
wrote this
What'd you write?
right here. Boca Boca Chica, where the rhythm meets the sea. Where is... Oh, hello.
Yeah, it's one of the...
Wait.
But it's all lowercase, I believe. Did you put it all lowercase?
Oh, all lowercase?
Yeah, I believe it's all lowercase.
Not the capital? Okay. No, I did not do that. Hold on 1 second. Let me try it here on my computer.
And yeah, so it's this one of the Spectrums, and then the Realtor password is actually for the computers. It's not for the Wi-Fi.
Okay, so the Wi-Fi
So
was the top one?
this is the Wi-Fi is the top one, exactly. So it's a Spectrum, and then put in that.
I don't want them to see it.
Everybody hacks into my...
I'm serious. You never know.
Right.
Right, folks? You never know. Why does that look so dark on Facebook and we're so well lit?
Oh, who knows? It's probably the monitor.
Look. Oh, I see.
My janky $20 used monitor.
It did not work.
Here, let me see.
Yeah.
Where are you trying to log in on your...
On my laptop first, and then I'll do it over on my live stream pack.
Okay, let me see. Where are my glasses?
And you have people staring at your boogers right there, so just say hi.
Hi, folks.
Show my boogers. I love these kinds of things. They get to see all of it behind the scenes.
Wi-Fi. That is the password.
Maybe I chose the wrong network. C'est possible. Boca Boca Chica, where the river meets the sea.
Where's the Wi-Fi? I forget how to do it on a Mac.
Oh yeah. It's upper right.
Oh yeah, look for the little...
Here. And then yeah.
Let's try this one.
Is this Facebook and this is Tiki Taki?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that. What's up there? Nine people on Facebook. Hi.
Hey guys, sorry we're trying to get the
It's okay. It's okay. Let's see what my chat is talking about. Chaos. Okay, I can take that phone from you that's in front of you and I'll end that stream. Okay, I'm going to end this stream, everybody. Go on over
I think
to
I got
the
on.
other stream. You did?
Yeah, it's the Spectrum 2.
Okay.
And it is... Oh, no, it's Spectrum... My Spectrum 2G. And then this is all lowercase.
Okay.
Right here. So I am on...
We all know the password is just password 1. It's not, but that's funny. Okay, so I'm going to try to get on his Wi-Fi over here. Thank you, everybody, for the showing up to the pre-stream.
Hello, everybody. So, for those of you that have just logged in, the reason it looks kind of like this is Jessica has a much bigger setup than me. She's like a really nice YouTube camera.
I don't know about that.
Well, compared to my little Logitech, I'll tell you one thing though. My whole stuff is keep it simple. Like,
yeah, KISS. Keep it simple,
right,
stupid.
Exactly.
No.
Oh look, the
Is that? It's this one and it's the 2. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So normally everybody, I have my Starlink dish, and Starlink has to be outside, right, so it can track the satellites. Mm-hmm. And so I don't have that option right now. So I'm trying to log into his Wi-Fi.
Yep. Hopefully we'll.
In order to get a stronger feed.
Hey, Dory, I don't think Elon's going to show up.
He might. He might.
Yeah, that would be crazy, right?
You never know. No, you never know.
Has he showed up on your streams
before? You never
before?
know who's in the chat. You never know. You never know.
That would be a trip. Hey, Renato, what's going on? Dory, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
You could do me a favor and give us a share. The old feed that was up went down, so we need a share on this one. So, really excited to be interviewing with, because it's not going to be one way, this is going to be 2 hosts hosting each other.
46 people on this stream. What's going on, everybody?
Nice.
They're used to my chaos here in the beginning.
They like it. That's part of the fun part.
It's the...
Mine is definitely more like, usually I have everything queued up and we go straight into the show.
Which is, I think, normal for most people.
Right, for normal people.
But if you follow SpaceX, you know, or if you do rocket chasing and
right, you have to be ready to just
you got to be ready to go. You got to be ready. They're not waiting.
Absolutely.
And you got to get that shot. So I live on chaos. But it's controlled. Controlled chaos, right, everybody? Fire no splody is what I say, or what we say about the rocket. I want it to lift off and no explosion.
Okie dokie.
All right, we're going to try this. Let's see if I can get connected to his network in 3, 5,
Come on,
4,
baby. You can do it.
3. It's frozen. 3. Yeah, Space Girl Falcon. I want to give a shout out real quick to my channel members. Y'all are showing up in troves. Anybody with that Jessica Kirsh butterfly next in their name? Those are my channel members. Y'all are helping support the stream, helping pay the bills, and y'all know. Thank you so much.
You guys, you know, really ought to appreciate all the work that Jessica does, because it is just, you know, it's a lot of work. It's a passion, and really, you know, you're not in this to make big money. You're in it because you love it. And, you know, I've been doing these kinds of things for about a decade now, and it really is a lot of work, but it's very rewarding too, and you get to meet all kinds of great people. So anyways, Brownsville Live people on Facebook, thank you for coming on. See, we have 11 people here, so we're very happy to have you here. Jessica hopefully will get logged into her system, as she said she has a Starlink Wi-Fi direct setup, but because we're inside, we can't use that right now. And so, and her stream pack was out of minutes.
No, it's not out of minutes. It's just, the signal is...
It's not good enough over here?
Is not good enough.
Wow, and you're able to shoot... Oh, but down at Boca Chica, you use Starlink. Okay.
Well, Starlink is actually... You know what is fun about Starlink is that the more that they launch Starship from here, the better that Starlink internet service becomes.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I could see that.
In the beginning is going to be shooting up more satellites so that everybody around the world can have access to internet.
How cool.
People that have never had it in there ever.
Yeah. And there's actually millions of people like that.
Oh my gosh, hundreds of millions. Think about villages in small town Africa.
Just think of the TikTok videos that we're going to start getting. Think of the content.
It's just it's simply amazing, and it's all coming from Brownsville soil, so that's a pretty big deal. All right, almost there, y'all. I have this these little buttons.
It's like old school texting. Do you remember when you used to have to text
the T9.
like that?
Who remembers T9 texting?
Yeah.
That's exactly what
You'd
it's
have
like.
to go through like everything was like 3 different combinations.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm hitting done. To just cancel it. It canceled it.
Are you serious? All that typing in and it canceled it.
Well, I may have hit. Oh my gosh. I may have hit cancel.
Really?
We're good.
You got it? You're
No.
just redoing it
No, I'm
again?
just redoing it. Just keep doing it.
Here, let me see your phone. I'll hold it for you. Let me hold it.
The phone?
Yeah.
That's just playback right there.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It is that first thing, all lowercase.
Yes, all lowercase. And you want to be on the 2G network.
Okay, so I was on the other one because the screen's too small. Here, trying the other one. Hold on. Do. What's your favorite song that you sing out loud that you don't want to admit to right now? What I'm gonna force you to.
No, I'm not. I mean, one of my favorite songs is "All My Exes Live in Texas."
How does it go?
All my exes live in Texas.
All my exes live in Texas. What else?
Therefore, I reside in Tennessee.
Therefore, I reside in Tennessee. Keep going.
Dimples, who now lives in Temples, got the law looking for me.
Dimples, now what?
Who lives in Temples, got the law looking for me.
Dimples.
Allison in Galveston.
Wait. I didn't get the first. I need to get the first line. I want to sing along.
Dimples, who now lives in Temples, got the
Dimples,
law
who now-
looking for me.
Dimples, now who lives in
Temple.
Out got the law out looking for me.
Allison in Galveston, she forgot I hung the moon.
Allison in Galveston, she forgot I hung the moon.
Yeah. Now let's see. Oh.
Yeah, it's not gonna let me connect here. So
why don't we just carry on and do it with
we've got
your
50
phone?
No, it's a fine feed. It doesn't. There's no reason that it shouldn't connect.
It's not recognizing the password, or it's just not locking in.
It's like it won't lock in.
As they say, if it can go wrong, it will.
Oh, it does every time. It probably just needs a reboot, the whole thing.
Why don't you just do it? The whole rig. I can't believe you were able to get a stream at Sombrero Fest. That was crazy.
Well, I mean, because of this thing, it's a miracle.
When
Okay.
it's working.
It works. See, this is what it does. Okay, everybody, I've got to shut the stream pack down and reboot. I'll be right back. So please don't go away.
So were you actually streaming already? Oh.
Yeah, I'm streaming right now.
Oh, but it just didn't have. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's
sorry.
okay.
It's confidential information.
I mean, it's secure though, so that's what's
Thank
important.
goodness, right?
Yes.
You have a tiny home.
I have a trailer.
Oh,
Yeah. Which is it?
It is a tiny home. It's the.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh! We have so much bandwidth. High five!
Finally, we got it.
All right, everybody. Now I got to sit down next to him and. Are you using that? Can we back that keyboard up a little bit?
Yeah, sure, whatever. What you trying to do?
Just get it out of the frame to.
I really don't need it.
Oh yay! Okay. Woo woo! I wish I had a wider lens, but I don't. Do what you can where you are with what you have. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see here. We're live there. Hi, 7 people. Hi. See, it's confusing.
Right.
Okay.
We got a multi-camera shoot going on.
We've got. Let me get you in my ear here. You're mic'd up.
Yep.
Okay, everybody. We're gonna do the check. So there's a blue. There should be a blue light here. There's a blue light on ours. Blue light, red light.
It means we're
green light.
live.
Well, it means that
The Bluetooth is good.
It means that the audio is connected.
Right.
Now I gotta get Bluetooth to my phone, and then people will come back.
And why do you have an IFB? What are you listening to? Like,
What's an IFB?
That's what you got in your ear.
What's that?
Internal
stand?
feedback. So
I'm listening to it. I will be listening to us
our stream,
talking.
so you can make sure the audio is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because nothing sucks more than getting done with the stream and realizing that
The audio sucked.
or you had no audio the whole
yeah.
time. I've had some great interviews.
There's a blue. There should be a blue light here. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So no, we're good there. Okay, so that is. We're gonna have playback here, so I can talk to chat with my fingers. Hey. Oh my gosh, look at this.
Look at the res, it's good.
Yes, 1080p, 60 frames per second. Thank you for your Wi-Fi, your
welcome.
Wi-Fi. Oh, Lori.
Did you see I'm wearing my Starbase Realty shirt? Where is it?
Oh, it's got a rocket in it. I love it.
Yeah, that was...
Okay, I am going to pull this full screen. 9%. Hey, everybody, welcome back. Oh, these are almost dead. They are dead.
Of course they are.
Literally, there's a red light on. Okay.
I wonder if I have another mic.
It's okay.
In the earphones.
Wow,
But the audio is
getting dizzy. I think I need some water.
Need some water? Look, it's easier for you to get up. Go to the front office.
Yeah.
And there's a little refrigerator in the corner.
Okay.
And grab 2 bottles of water.
Okay, tell me.
And I'm not asking her to get water for me just
Wait,
because
tell me that in
easier.
1 second. I've still got to finish getting it set
Oh,
up.
you're still getting ready? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can get up. No, I'll knock a bunch of stuff over.
I just want to be able to talk to the stream.
Okay, you do that. I'm going to go get you some water.
Thanks. Appreciate that. I love you all. So much. You just get me. All right, I'm going to overlap with his stream feeds. Let me stand behind this. It's hard because there's a wall right here, so I can't see if we're in focus or in frame. Just real quick, this is Brownsville Live, also Brownsville Living, and GRT Realty, the Grove team, Craig Grove. This is whose office we are in right now. He's a realtor here in town. And I met him at Charo Days. Okay, I'm gonna go in like this. Yeah. Oh, gracias. Thank you. Thank you. Gracias. There you go. Cord 1, cord 2.
Yeah, right.
That's cold.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I don't ever have cold. Okay, it's too low now.
Now we're all messed up here.
We're not messed up. Why are you talking so negative?
I'm not being negative.
Don't be negative. All right. Light. Portrait, light, deep, clear. Yeah, they're all going to hear that.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine. You just have to embrace it.
Yeah.
So, okay, real quick, backstory on you. You said that you're pretty much from here?
Well, I mean, at this point, I grew up in Fort Worth and moved to Austin after college.
Oh, Austin's cool.
And then I ended up marrying someone from here and moved here in 2006. And in 2009, I got into real estate. And then that was right when social media was taking off. And I launched Brownsville Living on Facebook in 2010. And I've been involved, with the community and live streaming like you do, but on a local community type level. And huge supporter of SpaceX since 2000 and mid 2010. I got a call from Commissioner Tetro.
Woo!
And she's like, Craig, have you ever heard of some guy called Elon Musk? And I'm like, you know what? I think so. I think he was the guy who did a cameo on Iron Man 2, because Iron Man is loosely based off of Elon's character.
Yes,
right?
Because he's a superhero.
And so they go, well, he has a company called SpaceX. I'm like, well, I didn't know that. And she goes, well, they want to launch rockets from Brownsville.
Yeah.
And from that point on, she and I and a lot of other people worked very hard to promote it.
Okay.
And so that's how we are where we are now.
Okay, so I don't have playback in my ear, everybody, so you're going to have to keep me posted. It should not drop out.
I doubt it will.
Well, no, I'm saying the audio.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, almost there. We've got it clear here. They're clear there.
Yeah.
And, all right, everybody. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Clear here.
It's a project.
Why do you say it like that?
Because there's a whole lot going on here.
Yeah.
With you. It's impressive.
Oh, well, thanks. People don't understand. Like, it's
a lot.
Thanks for noticing.
Yeah, no, I noticed.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And this is like a relatively quick setup, too.
This is a quick setup.
Well, normally I'm at the back of my car, so.
Normally you got your satellite and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So there's a whole nother level of technology you got to deal with.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so all right, so basically, let's see, we've got 40 people.
Well, that's good.
Over here. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. Sorry that we shut down for a second. Can I go ahead?
Yeah, we both lost our streams.
Yeah.
But
okay,
we're back.
so I have some things to share with your audience.
Okay.
And I don't know. We weren't. What was our subject of this?
Well, I mean, the point is I know there's a lot of things going on with SpaceX, and
Yes.
I wanted to. I feel like
Can you scooch that way just a tad?
I feel like we don't hear enough now that SpaceX is not the super hot news in Brownsville. You know, the locals don't hear about it as much. It's kind of become a normal thing. You know, and so the people who are in tune with it are people like you, who actually know what's going. And I know there's some big things happening, but I don't really know what it is. So I thought it'd be great to update our local community on what's happening with SpaceX. What's the buzz right now? And then I wanted to introduce you to my audience and you know, let people know that you're a great resource to find out what's going on in their own town.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that so much. Thank you thank you. That was a great introduction. Okay, so my stream, y'all are going to know this backstory, but I brought a lot of things to show. So I'm going to be
show and tell.
Yeah, show and tell. Well, you said
yes, show and tell.
I am a show and tell person. Okay, so Brownsville, I am learning about Brownsville every single day.
Clearly.
And why do you say clearly?
You jump on the random thing. Clearly, like, hey, clearly.
So, but
like
you said that you're going to give me a tour around town, stuff like that.
Yes.
So, and I'll probably do a live during that. But I moved to Brownsville in July 2021, having been here in January 2021 and February through March 2021, sleeping in my car.
Wow.
So
I admire the dedication.
Well, the reason that I came here, and I was living in Phoenix, Arizona at the time, was because I wanted to see the rocket that was launching from Brownsville soil.
Right.
That's a
big deal.
That's a big deal.
Yep.
You're Brownsville living, like what's going on in Brownsville, you know, be a part of it. Well, you said a lot of people might not know about what's going on. People are traveling from all over the world here to see a rocket that is going to launch, right? And so, first off, I just want to bring up, I know that there is controversy, and it's getting a little bit better, and I understand the controversy.
There's always going to be people who are not on board.
But I feel for the people. I do.
Yeah.
And that the beach access, I absolutely 100% understand. Families have been going out there for years, fishing, you know, with their grandparents or great grandparents.
And they still can.
And they still can. You're absolutely right.
It's just a little limited at times.
It's just a little limited, and they have gotten better.
Yeah.
And they will get better.
Yeah.
This is the prototype and testing stage of the Starship rocket. So there are downsides with some restrictions of beach access, but once the road is reopened, you can go and do and camp.
That road, though, boy, that's something else.
You know, I did look.
I'm surprised your car still has wheels.
I just got brand new ones. But I did Google Earth before SpaceX even moved in here, and the road was the same.
No.
Maybe not that bad.
It was not that bad.
Okay, well.
I used to take my motorcycle out there.
Oh, wow.
And ride out there, and now there's no way I would do that now.
Okay. Well, the road is bad.
It is bad.
But.
I mean, it's 24/7 operations, 18-wheelers, heavy equipment.
Yeah.
But
you know what's really cool about all of it is that the reason that the road is bad, all of the stuff that's coming in, is because we're building
rockets.
We're building something. SpaceX is building something that's going to take people to a different planet to colonize. So that
it's kind of a big deal.
I mean, it's like the biggest deal ever.
Well,
It's-
and that's
human population, the human species. If it's on 2 planets, it's more
a better
likely
chance of survival.
has a much better chance of survival.
Yeah.
And I know people think that, that this isn't my problem. I don't have to worry about it. I'm just gonna. But if you have kids, or if you have grandkids, or if you have a niece or a nephew, or people that are our kids right now, like who are children, their children, them and their children, they will have the opportunity to possibly go to another planet.
Interplanetary.
Yeah. And if you don't want to go and live there, you can travel to the moon.
Yeah.
Can you imagine just the average person?
Space tourism is going to happen.
It's happening.
Yeah.
It's happening already.
They're talking about putting a 5-star resort at Boca Chica. Did you hear about all that?
Yeah, I hear bits and pieces of stuff.
Well, they were actually hiring a resort planner, and all this kind of stuff. It kind of got quiet on that front, but that was one of the things that they were looking at doing is, putting a whole kind of space travel themed resort, and so people would come and stay at the resort, and then they would eventually be able to travel in the rocket or whatever.
Okay, well, your feed has people. So I brought some items.
Okay.
I want people to know that Brownsville, Texas, the growth that is happening already, especially, I'm sure that you're seeing an uptick in real estate purchases.
So little anecdotal evidence. In 2021,
yes,
the gross investment from private investors was $212 million. In 2022, $426 million.
That's double.
Over double. Yep.
Okay, can you say that one more time?
So the gross,
can you emphasize it?
The gross investment by private investors in Brownsville in 2021 was $212 million.
$212 million.
In 1 year, it doubled to $426 million. Gross investment by private investors. That's inside and outside investors, but not the city.
But not the city.
So it's double. I mean, that's unbelievable.
So that's people that are coming in from all over the world.
All over the world.
Not city investment. Okay, so just to clarify, it's not
infrastructure. It's not city buildings and all that stuff. It is 100% outside, non-governmental investments.
Wow, that's a big
it's residential development, commercial development, redevelopment of downtown.
Yeah,
the money that SpaceX has spent. It's a tremendous
the
amount
$10
of money.
million to the school system, the Brownsville ISD.
It's just one thing. There you go.
All right, everybody. I'm going to start showing you just how excited people are about Starbase. So Boca Chica is still Boca Chica. It remains. But the city of... when Elon tweeted in March of 2021, I was sitting on the side of the road out there in Boca Chica, in town for serial number 10, the belly hop flight, right? He said, creating the city of Starbase. And that's when it started.
And that's when I branded. I got Starbase Realty, so...
I think I actually own that domain, or I used to.
Starbase.com?
No, Starbase Realty.
You're the one. I tried to get StarbaseRealty.com, and it was already bought. Really?
I bought up a bunch of domains.
I was able to get StarbaseRealty.net, and then I've got the TikTok handle, the Facebook handle, the YouTube.
Yeah.
So I got all the social handles, but I have a DBA and all that stuff. So
good.
Yeah. So I wanted to grab it, and then people were like, "Oh, Elon's gonna get mad at you." I'm like,
No. I bought up a bunch of domains just because.
Why not?
Well, I knew that the real estate was going to expand, and okay. So, anyways, basically, I brought all of these things because these are all people are excited. So here's a shirt.
Oh, that's the Tesla.
This is the Tesla Roadster.
Very cool.
This is Starman. This is an actual picture that was taken in space.
Let me see that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is the one of the car,
Starman.
Tesla Starman.
And I have a little Tesla same Roadster.
There you go. This is actually floating in space right now.
Yeah.
It'll be there for a millennia.
You can track it at where is starman.net or .org.
I wonder if is he still got a live stream coming back?
He did
for a while. It might be too far now.
So this is official SpaceX shirt, but this launch
that's
was
the real deal.
I bought it. Yeah, you know when the United States gave out their very first stimulus check round, I paid off 2 overdue bills, and then I bought 2 of these shirts.
There you go.
So I carry this around for inspiration.
Your little Tesla star man.
Yeah,
there
because
you go.
we're going to space. So
This is nice. How'd you get this?
that's from Starbase.
Wow.
They call it Gateway to Mars, and it's a reusable bottle.
Very
So show that to see. All this swag is so much fun.
I love it.
Here, I just want to show people. This is made this is 3D printed by a friend, Ash Martian. 3D prints this. Ash Martian is Stargirl, and this is the SpaceX Starship Super Heavy. This is called Super Heavy. This is the booster, right? This is the bottom portion. This is the Starship. This is what will carry the payload, okay? If everybody doesn't know that, I just wanted to bring something to demonstrate it. So when these disconnect. All right, so here's what's gonna happen. I think we're in the frame. Are we in the frame over there?
Yeah,
Okay.
We're good.
All right. So right now, pretend the rocket is out there at the launch site. It's at the launch site here in Brownsville, Texas, right? And it's waiting. They're counting down 10. Do it with me. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Blast off. So this thing is going to go into the trajectory, and there's going to be so much beautiful fire. It's not going to explode, and it's going to, this bottom portion, super heavy, the super heavy booster is where the fuel is.
Okay.
So the fuel is basically, this thing boosts this up into space. So it's going to separate once it's into orbit that it is supposed to achieve, and this thing is going to return back to Earth.
It does that whole vertical landing.
It's going to return back to Earth, and do you know how it's going to land? Are you familiar?
Well, I've seen the pincer thing that they have on the stand. Is it going to do that?
Yes. So have you ever seen The Karate Kid? And there's a moment where he catches the fly out of the air with chopsticks.
Right.
That's what Elon calls those arms.
The chopsticks.
Oh. So it's going to catch the booster out of the air. Yeah. But it's actually more like if you have a child falling back into a parent's arms. Yeah. It's going to gently hug the booster. So it's going to hug it.
Come back here, you
like
sweet
this.
Little booster.
You sweet little booster. Like it's going to land, and then it's going to take it, and it's going to set it back up onto the OLM, the orbital launch mount. And they can refuel it, and then they can launch it again same day.
Boy, no way.
I'm not joking.
So this came along because remember, we were watching them land without any kind of support before.
Right. Because they landed.
But with the Super Heavy, it's just so big, it needs that extra support.
Well, Elon's likes to say the best part is no part. So it had legs at first, and they were trying to land it on the legs. And the legs just were too bulky.
Just not working
it
out.
Needs to be lighter.
A lot of extra weight.
Exactly. So the tower, they call it the Orbital Launch Integration Tower, also called Mechazilla.
Right, I've heard some of these
chopsticks.
Things. Okay.
And basically, the tower is an all-in-one solution. It fuels the Super Heavy. It fuels the ship. The ship also has fuel in it once it gets into space. But it's able to do all of that. It can launch off. It can catch it. It can, bring it back to stabilize it and set it right back to where it was, and then stack it up again, and then refuel it, and then go again. Wow. So Elon wants to. If he wants to send, he wants to get to a point of 3 launches a day, Starships, 3, and it doesn't have to be from here in Brownsville. Here in Brownsville,
this is development.
The reason it's so important here is because this is where everything is. It's in prototype.
Right.
Everything. They're figuring out what works and what doesn't. Mm-hmm. And that's a really big deal. It's bringing people in from all over the world. People are 3D printing. There's companies starting. Starbase Brewery is based in Austin. This is one of my friends, Starbase Outfitters. And
cool.
So people are making clothing companies, merch companies.
Yep.
There's
all kinds of
all of these things,
vertical industries that have come. We got Paragon here, VTOL.
Yep. Occupy Mars. There's people that watch these streams 24 hours a day. This is shout out to my Crow Fest people.
Oh, that's cool. What's that?
This is the common Texas grackle. Are you familiar with the grackles?
Of course.
I'm a grackle. That's what we say. So they watch the streams on Lab Padre is another YouTuber out there 24/7, and they call themselves. They have an event each year. It's called Crow Fest. Everybody comes to Brownsville.
Wow.
And they meet, and this is the official flag.
Oh, cool.
And basically, what they do is they try to guess what's going to happen at Starbase with the rocket, and if they're wrong. Or they put their crow in, but if they're wrong, then they say they have to eat the crow, and the crow is the grackle. So they have Crow Fest. Yeah, we're talking like you're super into this stuff.
Big time fans.
This is big time fans.
So now that you've set the stage, what's the next big thing that's happening? What's going on? Because you did a little demonstration for us.
Yeah. Just want to show you the artwork that's going on.
Oh, that's cool.
This was drawn right before my eyes. It's inspiring people all over the world to believe again. Okay, so the next big thing that's happening. We are waiting on an orbital launch, and the orbital launch is supposed to be happening 4/20, April 20th. Interesting. Elon loves his 4/20 date.
Right.
So, and he hinted on Twitter, he said, it will happen, 3 weeks. The time period, I don't know for sure. This is all speculation, everybody. But the time period that he mentioned on Twitter led to believe, he said, ... aka ... Everybody is assuming it's 4/20 because all of the things that he does, they all have meaning. Booster 4, ship 20 were the ones that were supposed to fly first. Now it's Booster 7. Booster 7, ship 24, because they work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So the date is coming up, I think. Today is the 21st, less than a month. As long as everything goes as planned with the FAA launch license, they've done, I believe it was remind me, chat, 75 environmental assessment mitigation points. They have to make sure that they've checked off all those boxes, and the FAA will grant a launch license, and then they can finally go.
Wow.
But there are things could,
something could still come up.
Something could still come up, and that's it's rocket science. It's not easy.
So it literally is rocket.
It literally is rocket science.
It's literally rocket science.
But it's coming from Brownsville, Texas.
It's funny. I always remember this. So I remember years ago. I mean, this was like more than a decade ago.
Okay,
we were online and we were having a big debate, and this guy that was on the page. This was before SpaceX was even talked about here.
Okay.
And he was on my page and he was talking and goes, "Oh, at this rate, they'll be launching rockets from Brownsville." And that one comment that guy said like 12 years ago on one of my platforms, I just think about it and I laugh.
12 years ago?
He had no idea that he was actually like predicting the future, and now we're.
Do you think it could have been Elon?
No, I don't think so.
How do you know?
I don't know. I will tell you though, that guy was one of the few people that could really hold his own in a debate.
That's what I'm saying. You never know who's watching.
Right.
You never know who's in the chat.
No.
You never know. You never know. That's the mystery. But I would like to believe, and if you ever meet him one day, you should ask him. Say, tell him that
You
story.
ever been on any of my chats?
No, tell him the story about, about 12 years ago, there's somebody who said one day they'll be launching from Brownsville.
Yeah.
I would like to bet money that was Elon Musk.
Who knows?
Your
Who
stream.
knows? Who knows?
I'm just saying.
I think that's a bit far-fetched, but, who knows? There was something else I was going to tell you. Can't remember.
That is so cool. Okay, and so we started talking about you and Jessica Tetro, and
yeah. So Jessica was a write-in candidate, kind of a crazy thing that we did because a lot of us came together and we did not like the commissioner before, and so we started a movement to find someone new. And Jessica chimed in and said, "I'll run." Well, the city and the cronies did everything they could to block her.
What's cronies mean?
Cronies are like good old boys, the compadre network, the people who work together to kind of keep the power in one place.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, so it's like the old boy system, right?
Okay.
So they didn't want her to get elected, and it's funny. I ran across a blog post the other day that I had written when I was trying to get her on the ballot because they were using all these different arcane like rules to keep her out of the ballot. And so we fought it, and we finally got her accepted. They said, well, we'll let you do a write-in.
Right.
And because they thought we wouldn't be able to get the numbers. And we did a write-in, and get this. We came within 9, they disqualified 9 votes, or 9 write-ins. And they said, oh, these people aren't from Brownsville or whatever. And so we had to go break down the whole thing and recover votes that they had disqualified. I mean, not votes, but write-ins.
Yeah,
so we were able to get her on the ballot, and then she had a historic victory.
She's the very first ever write-in female or write-in candidate that won for that position.
Yes.
Ever.
Yeah.
In history of Brownsville.
Yeah, in the history of Brownsville, no one had ever won a write-in.
That is a huge, and she said that she won by a lot.
Well, there was a lot that went into that campaign. A lot of us worked on it.
Yeah.
And because we wanted
the
previous guy out.
It takes teamwork to make the dream work. Yeah. That's why.
And she's really grown as a commissioner. She's now been 3 terms.
Yep.
We've had our differences, as is always the case with politics, right?
Well, I have differences with people, and I'm not even in politics.
Right. And but she's done a really good job the past few years, and I think she's going to run a strong race for mayor.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we were talking about what's the next thing. You said 420. We could have something happening on 420.
Could have something happen.
What would that be?
That would be the launch that I showed you with the rocket.
Okay.
So,
with the big one on top?
Yep, big one on top.
Full on
launch.
Holy
what
cow.
we've been. I know.
And it's going orbital or suborbital?
It is going orbital.
But it won't have a live payload, right? Just
it will not have. If it has a payload inside of it, it won't be anything of substance. So typically in rockets, they would put water in them or cement or something that wouldn't matter if they lost it.
Yeah.
But Elon wanted to make it fun, and that's why he put this inside of the Falcon Heavy during the Falcon Heavy demo.
Right.
You want to open people's eyes up about what's going on.
Definitely knows how to do PR.
That you put a Starman with this, and then that inside of this there was a small replica of this exact thing on the dashboard,
I know,
and it said, "Don't panic."
Yeah.
So, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
And what song is playing?
Thank you, Jack Nichols, so much for that $10 super chat. I see that.
We got a super chat. All
Life
right.
on Mars, and then Space Odyssey. Space Odyssey.
Yeah.
And so when they deployed the payload, which was his original, his very first ever, his personal Tesla Roadster. When they deployed it, that their live feed played that song, and everyone at SpaceX was going nuts, and it was just the coolest
I remember when
moment.
That happened.
I will never forget that day for the rest of my life.
Where were you at that?
I lived in Arizona, and I was filming myself watching it, and I uploaded it, and that was my first ever SpaceX launch that I saw online.
And that's when you.
But in 2017, just like 3 months before that, I was in Arizona driving to a friend's house, and I looked up in the sky. It was at dusk, and I was like, "What is that?" Have you ever seen the plumes?
Yeah.
When the stage separates of the rocket? I saw it in the sky, and that's how I learned about SpaceX.
Wow. So they had a launch facility in Arizona?
No, it was coming from Vandenberg Air Force Base. And I just happened to be driving. There's a whole story on that, but
wow.
I wasn't even supposed to be driving at that time. So
that brings me, it's a great point.
Yeah.
What made you decide to just say, what the heck, I'm going to do this. Like, I'm going to try to be a streamer and
to move down here
and move and follow SpaceX and do all this. What was the catalyst that caused you to do that?
When I saw this launch, the demo launch, my mind was open. It gave me a perspective on life. It gave me hope. It just inspired me to the point that it made me want to keep watching. So I watched all of the streams, and then I started live streaming myself, watching the streams, which seems silly, right? Like, why would I do that? Why would anybody do that?
I don't know. People who've been following you since then?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. So
that's like 5 years.
Yeah, and then when I found out about Starship and the program, I came down here and I drove 19 hours, 6 stops, so like 26 hours straight through.
Wow.
Straight through, didn't sleep because I thought they were going to launch that day. And I had
Red Bull.
Well, Red Bulls, but yeah. I had to sleep in my car 2 weeks. It didn't launch. I had to go back to Arizona. So I came back for serial number 10, which is the one that launched. It landed, and then about 5 minutes later, they call it rapid unscheduled disassembly. It blew up. And I posted a picture on Twitter yesterday.
So you were down at the beach when that happened?
I was down at Isla Blanca.
No way.
And they were the local news, Channel 4 was interviewing me, and they just finished my interview, and the girl goes, "You're a part of history." And I jumped up and I said, "I'm a part of history." And behind in the distance, it explodes.
Oh, wow. Oh, you know what? I think I saw that clip. It was pretty funny. Though.
It was, and the guy goes, "Whoop." And you know what made the news? Whoop.
Yeah, and you got cut out.
I can't find the clip anywhere.
Oh, man.
But it's so funny. I have pictures.
You could feel that concussion wave.
I mean, not...
The one,
you could feel,
okay, so the one that blew up in the air, the big explosion. So
you mean it was just an explosion? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Big explosion.
But
I heard it at my house in Rancho.
Oh, yeah,
I thought it was thunder.
You're going to hear it.
I was on my computer.
You're going to hear it up in...
And I hear, boom, boom, and I thought, I wasn't following the news at the time.
So you were probably like, what was that?
Working, and I got, man, is it going to rain? I thought it was thunder. And then about 5 seconds later on my feed, I see the video of it blowing up. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I can't believe I heard that.
You know what we call that? Progress.
Yes, it's progress.
Because...
we know not to do that specific thing again.
Well, they learn a lot in every single test. They're collecting data at every moment there's sensors everywhere.
Yeah.
So none of it, people see if it thinks, or if they think that if it blows up, that's a failure. No.
No, they don't understand. It's a testing process.
It's a test.
If you look at some of those old, rocket testing videos, how many times they blew things up.
Oh, yeah. That's how you learn what not to blow up,
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's... people are going to be hearing it as far as Rancho Viejo. They may hear it up in Corpus. I have no idea. I don't think they will. Yeah. But I'm just saying, there was the 33 engine static fire, which ended up being 31 engines. Yeah. And that was, it's on, anybody from your audience, if you want to see the videos that I'm talking about, I've been live streaming this content since July 2021. Everything's there. Everything that's important. It's all there.
Do you license your content?
I do not give it. No one is. I do not allow usage.
So have people ask for it?
All of it, all the time.
And you don't allow it?
No, I do not allow it.
Why not? Can you make money off that?
I'm not interested.
Really? But aren't part of what you're trying to do is to make money off your content?
No.
So why won't you share it? Besides not.
This is history.
So this is your capture.
This is history, and this is my take on it.
But they would give you credit for it.
I'm not interested. I'm not here to make money. If I were here to make money,
You'd be
I'm
doing
in
it
the
totally
wrong
differently. Yeah, you're
business.
the wrong thing. Yeah.
I'm here to show what's going on.
But I don't understand why you would want someone to show
Somebody
the
could come to
content.
me and say, I have $1 million. Can I have this video? I'm going to use it. And I would say no.
But what if they were using it for something good, like a
It doesn't
documentary
matter.
or whatever?
It would just depend.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I mean, I
Really.
I respect that. I
yeah.
just don't really get it.
And that's okay. You don't have
Yeah,
to get it.
yeah.
Just, I own it.
Yeah.
No one else owns it.
It's your thing.
It's mine.
Yeah.
And I can do what I want with it. And this is my perspective with the chat, our perspective of witnessing it from the side of the road. This is a moment in history. SpaceX is the only person or client or company or whatever that I would consider licensing to. Nobody else. I do not allow usage of it.
Do you have is your watermark on the video?
Oh yeah. But even if people still
You would know.
they still steal it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But that's
You could go after them, especially if they made any money on it.
Yeah, but right now I'm focused on sharing what's going on out there because it's super exciting.
Yeah.
And I'm not here.
I love the passion. I mean,
I'm not here to make, bajillions of dollars because I don't. I actually overdrafted my bank account last night for the first time in like 6 months.
Hey guys, let's get some Patreon. Let's get some love for this girl. Let's
I'm
get
just
some
saying.
super chats.
Yeah, and
because it's really expensive to.
I pay a minimum of $800 in live stream data fees per month.
That's the base thing. Just the
fees.
live stream.
Yeah.
That didn't include the fact that she's got 2 phones.
2 phones.
She's got a house.
I have
and
3
a car
Starlinks. I don't have a house. I have a trailer.
A home.
I have a trailer. I've got a car.
You got to live somewhere.
Gas.
Yeah.
Food. All of it.
Pay rent.
Yeah.
You got to sustain your
but
life.
it's also an energy thing. It's taken years off of my life. Being up and out there and
out there in that rough environment.
And it's abrasive. There's no restrooms. There's no food, water, shelter.
It's hot.
It's hot.
Always
there's mosquitoes.
It's always windy. It's always hot. If it's not hot, it's freezing cold, right?
It's one of the most extreme environments I've ever been in.
Yeah.
And for me to stand out there and capture this footage and to sell it to somebody else who would have way more resources to push it and sell it, I'm not interested in that. They didn't go through what I've been going through,
blood, sweat, and tears,
to capture this stuff and bring it to the world. So that's why I don't sell it.
But so let's take, for example, someone who has been camping out in the outback or in freezing cold weather to get 10 seconds of mountain lion.
Yeah, it's like Planet Earth.
Yeah.
And they'll wait a year.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah. And they live with the wildlife.
Yeah, they live with the wildlife.
Yeah.
I literally live, in my car when I'm out there. I pee into a bucket.
Well,
and
I figured that there was something that has to happen.
Yeah, and that's I've got to put up visors in my car. It's.
You ever hop in your car and take a nap?
I don't ever sleep out there.
No.
I wish. Yeah.
You just can't, or what?
Well, unless I just can't sleep. Well, first of all, there's not enough room. My car is full.
Yeah, it's packed full of stuff.
Yeah, with live stream gear.
You got to be careful about where you park too.
What do you mean?
Well, if you're in town running errands and stuff.
Oh yeah. Trust me.
A decent amount of equipment in that car.
I'm well aware of that for sure. Let's keep that. Let's end that conversation right now.
Right. It's nothing. It's
anyways,
Subaru.
It's a passion, and I just want Brownsville to know what's going on is one of the biggest things that is happening for humanity, probably for the next 100 years. 150, I don't know how many years. It's a big deal.
You're living history.
We all are. Mm-hmm. Your chat right here, they're living history.
No.
TikTok over here, you're living history. What is this? Facebook?
That's Facebook.
Facebook's living history.
Yeah.
Y'all over on YouTube, You are definitely living history. You are out there with me, rain or shine, day or night, all over the world. Let me know right now. Let's do this. Put in the chat, everybody. Where are you tuning in from? Just watch. Let me know, where in the world are you tuning in from to watch this stream, okay? So I'm here. We are here. We're coming in from Brownsville, Texas.
Right.
So I'm putting Brownsville, Texas in the chat.
And you're from Indiana.
I'm from Indiana, and
Small town girl or no? Middle town, like moderate?
Well, north of Indianapolis in a suburb, but I grew up in the summers in this tiny little town, one stoplight.
Nice.
Yeah. Where in the world are you turning in from? Let's see. Where in the world are you tuning in from? Here they come. Keep it coming.
Her energy, guys, it's next level.
you?
I don't know how she does it.
I've always been high energy.
Oh.
And not everybody is that way.
I'm high energy and you're wearing me out. Of course, I've been up. Well, you said you didn't really sleep last night much anyways.
If you get it, you're a business owner.
Yeah.
When you're a business owner, you just keep going.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not making your bills. I don't have the opportunity to just stop.
No.
And there's no
I don't
backup.
ever stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually wrote did you see that post I wrote the other day about just never being able to stop?
No.
Because you weren't stopping. You didn't read.
Well, I don't know where it was what you're talking
Messing
about.
with you. Anyways, I wrote a post on Facebook on my profile.
Okay, I'm not on Facebook.
Yeah.
Really, other than sharing. Yeah.
Right. Just about kind of the constantly doing something. Like, I always have to be doing something. I rarely can, like, sit down and watch TV or do anything like that.
I've got to be folding laundry.
Yeah.
It's got to be multitasking because there's not enough time in the day to run the business and do all these different things and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
So, but I thrive on that. I thrive on the go. And, what I'm doing right now definitely is on the go.
So is this, I feel like I don't even need to answer this question, but do you feel this is a rewarding experience for you?
This is absolutely...
Like, this will be something, the rest of your life, you're going to look back on this part of your life.
Always.
The friends you made, both locally and globally.
Oh my gosh, the community of people that I've met, it's insane. I've never met... I'm finally not the biggest nerd in the room or on the stream or whatever. I feel, and the people of Brownsville have been so amazing.
What is it? You found your tribe.
I found my tribe.
Yeah.
You know, shine your light bright, so the other weirdos know where to find you, and that's what Starship.
And it's a global.
And
tribe.
weirdo is a beautiful word.
It's a positive word.
Yeah. Normal.
It's not weirdo like in a negative connotation.
Weirdo and like.
It's like different. Unique.
Thank goodness, because otherwise it'd just be boring.
Yeah.
So this has been an incredible opportunity. I will never forget this. And I'm 35 years old. I'm single, no kids, never been married. And I am just, I know, like I've lived a lot. But this is only the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, today, that's the stupid saying, today is the first day of the rest of your life. But it's true. I want to go to Mars.
Really?
I want to go to Mars.
If
I could
Elon
go,
said, "Hey, Jess, you want to go?"
Yeah, I would be. Yeah,
what if
I'd be on that.
You could never go back.
I would be fine with that.
Really?
I have no kids. I have no husband. I have an animal. As long as I could bring my kitten, his name is Mars.
Your legacy would be your experience.
My legacy.
Your history that you're living.
Well, my legacy. Yeah, my legacy is being able to share this out to the world. Jessica Kirsh was there to help share.
I mean, this is your child.
It's my child. Doesn't mean I might want to, you know.
Oh yeah, no exclusion there.
I would love.
Right now,
I personally would love to give birth to a child on Mars and have a Martian.
You are wild. I love it.
Thank you. But there's windows of opportunities where the ship when the Earth and Mars align.
Right. They only come
they come together
to be close enough, like once a year or once every couple of years.
I think it's every 2.5 years.
Wow.
Everybody. So they call them jump windows.
Okay.
So
everything has to be lined.
And then it takes a certain amount of time. beginning it was like 9 months, then I heard 8 months, and somebody said 6 months. But it's a journey to get there, right?
Yeah.
And so the traveling, you're going to be in a ship. He's 100 people, and that's going to be your jump window.
Yeah.
And Elon says that people who were in your jump window, you'll never forget because that was your, you know.
Wow.
But I would go on that first ship. If it exploded, whatever. I went out with
With a bang?
a bang.
Literally.
And I feel very strongly that this is something that people should get behind, because I needed a reason to get out of bed in the morning when I first saw that stage separation in the sky in Phoenix. I didn't know what it was.
You were just kind of
I tweeted, lock up your daughters, they have arrived, like as a joke, thinking like maybe it's aliens. That's cool. No, it's this man, Elon Musk. Oops.
Lost one of our lights.
Yeah. Launching this rocket just incognito from Vandenberg Air Force Base and separating it in the sky, and it's making this beautiful artwork in front of me, you know? So Starship is going to, supposedly, this first launch is going to be in the morning.
Uh-huh.
And we will be able to see the stage separation, the trail in the sky. It's going to paint a trail over us here in Brownsville.
That's awesome.
So that's something to look forward to. And if you're interested...
Could be happening in like a month.
Could be happening in a month. It could be happening sooner. It could be...
So we're literally at this moment waiting for
We're
getting close.
They're working 24/7, and they are more... Yeah.
I don't think Brownsville is aware of the magnitude of what's about to happen.
I don't think...
Or
you would know better than I would, but I really don't think the world is aware of what is about to happen. Because the launch tower and all of that they're building here, and the ability to build these rockets so fast, just bam, 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 one a month, you know, launch 3 a day, populate Mars, you know, 1,000 a year, populate Mars within 30 years to have 1 million people. That is like these towers are going to be replicated all over the world, on islands in the Philippines. You know, you could do it off of a ship, although the ships were sold. The oil rig ships that
sold those?
Yeah, they were sold. They sold them.
Decided not to use them after all?
Yeah, I don't know exactly why, but yeah. So, but you can replicate. Basically, he's building just a template, and that template can be put anywhere, as long as it is not around, you know, populations, and you know, there's all these things, environmental impact and all that stuff. But there's also point-to-point transportation, which possibly could compete with commercial airlines.
Yeah.
So if you want to go to Australia, Sydney, Australia,
be there in a couple hours.
You could be there in 45 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mind blown.
So, and it's all starting right here in the Rio Grande Valley. That's something to be proud of.
In Brownsville.
In Brownsville.
Yeah.
Isn't that Rio Grande Valley and Brownsville are different?
Yeah, but I mean, we think of ourselves, I mean, obviously there's the Rio Grande Valley, right? We're part of it. But really, this is Brownsville. Like, you know what I mean? This is our home. This is what we're proud of, you know. But the Rio Grande Valley is kind of the family of cities. Okay. You know. Okay. All the way to McAllen. Okay. To Brownsville. Okay. You know. But really, so it's Brownsville. It's all happening in Brownsville. Yeah, it's Brownsville. Thank you for clarifying that. Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate that. No problem. I mean, we'll let the RGV have, you know, a little bit of, we'll cast some light off on them, you know. Well, they're suburbs of Brownsville. Oh, no, it's all... And people are moving in the troves. Yeah, the RGV is Brownsville's part of the RGV, but I think when we think of SpaceX, we think of Brownsville. Right. And vice versa. But you're going to be selling homes and commercial lots and empty lots to people who are coming in for SpaceX to see these things launch every day. Oh, no, I mean, in McAllen or in whatever. It's been unbelievable. The day that Elon put that tweet out, our phone started ringing. Yeah, I believe that. And there were properties that had been sitting on the island, for example, listed for 4 years.
Yeah, that's sold.
They sold in days.
Yep.
And the inventory still hasn't come back. And we still have SpaceX people coming down here. I interviewed I showed houses to a SpaceX guy yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're starting to come down again. There's been kind of a pause.
There was a pause. There was a lull.
If this big thing happens, this big launch,
yeah,
and it goes successfully, there'll be another huge surge of people.
Yeah. Right now they call it a surge of workers.
Yeah.
So
he does timed surges.
Yes.
It'll be, and I've seen 3 surges since I've been here.
I have seen. I think I have also seen 3. I thought it was 4, but
maybe there might have been
at least
4.
for
But
me.
I think at the very beginning it was pretty small. Wasn't as big of a surge.
No, yeah, it wasn't. Right.
The second and the third were huge.
And I was out there. Those are the days hadn't slept in like 3 days.
Yeah,
and,
it was nuts. I mean, I would put a house on the market.
Yeah.
40 showing requests.
Yeah.
And it's 20 offers within 1 day.
It's only going to get so much more.
Yeah. If all this continues to go, I mean,
it will.
Yeah.
It is. Are you prepared?
I started buying real estate.
Good.
Like years ago because I knew this was coming. So I wanted to have as much land as I could, as much real estate as I could possibly have. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I told people even now they're saying, "Oh, the interest rate's a little bit high." Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
6%.
Doesn't matter.
The house is going to appreciate. So just so you guys know, we've had houses appreciate on order of 40, 50% in 2 years.
That's like crazy.
Like the house I'm in, I got it for $265. It's now worth $450.
Oh my Kirsh, Jessica Kirsh. Y'all.
That's some equity right there.
That is insane. I mean, yeah.
I could not buy my house now.
I believe that.
Yeah.
So I only pay, I don't do debt. I
do cash.
I do cash only. And there's a lot of reasons for that, but I can't afford real estate, so I buy domains.
No.
I don't buy a lot, but that's what my plan was.
I used to have a whole bunch of domains back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? So I was a domain sitter for a few years.
Oh,
but
okay.
I didn't have any money.
Right.
So I let them all go.
Yeah.
But I had insurancequotes.com, insurancechoices.com. Mm-hmm. So I had all these corporate that would have been huge.
Yeah.
And
that's, when the roles are reversed right now because I have no money.
Yeah. But I had all these domains and I was like, well, when the renewal came around, I was still not making any money and I just let them all go. And then they ended up, now they go to huge insurance websites and stuff like that.
Yeah. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, who you are. You've got a team of 60.
I've been blessed. I can't
60
complain.
agents, is
57.
it? 57. And you started the company when?
I started at Grove Realty in 2012.
Wow.
But I really blew up. No pun intended.
We say fire, no splody. Meaning
splody,
the fire and pointy end up, pointy end down.
Fire, no splody. I fired no splody in 2018.
Okay.
I changed my business model.
Oh.
And brought on 20 agents then. And then since then it's been,
You changed your business model.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so what I did was, at a traditional brokerage, the real estate broker will keep 30% of the commission that the agent makes.
Yes.
And that's how I started.
Yes.
So I was keeping 30% of my agent's commission.
Yes.
And what would happen is I would train these agents, they'd get really good.
Yes.
And then somebody would come and recruit them and offer them a better split.
Oh.
So my company, for 5 years, I would get to 5 agents and it would just stay there, And this one company kept scalping my agents. And I got really angry about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, you guys, just let me keep my little business, And so I said, all right, I'm going to change the model. So now my agents, they only pay me $300. So I've literally sold
from a sale?
From a sale. So we had a deal where an agent sold $1 million house. And I wrote them a $28,000 check and I kept $300.
What?
Yeah. So,
any realtors around the world want to come here?
Why would you not be on my team? I mean,
I think you're about to get a bunch more realtors.
That's why I have 57 agents. And,
wow.
And we just expanded into Harlingen, so we're going to be, recruiting over there. So it's, We have over 10% of the agents in Brownsville work for me.
Wow. That's amazing. Well,
So.
Congratulations with growing this business.
Thank you.
And it's only
That's why I don't have a lot of time to do my social media like I used to. But I still enjoy it.
Do what you can where you are with what you have, and that's what you're doing. And I'm doing the same thing. So and it's not a sprint. It's a marathon.
Yeah, it is.
You got to enjoy the journey.
I launched Brownsville Living, and I'll tell you why I launched Brownsville Living for your audience.
Yes. Hi, Launchpad.
Hey, Launchpad. Hey, guys. So when I moved here,
Mooney Bruce.
there was no way to find out about cultural events and stuff like that going on, and nobody had any kind of, like, you'd have to call the chamber or
say, hey, what's going on?
Or the CBB and go, what's going on, right? And nobody does that,
right?
Okay, so there was nothing, and then the other thing I noticed is there was a lot of negative energy here, and I really wanted something that was positive.
Yeah.
And so that's why I created Brownsville Living, was to spread positive energy, because, when you look at Brownsville in the news, if it's not SpaceX, it's drug cartels, or it's all right. It's all hype.
I don't watch news,
right.
But yeah.
But it's all negative hype. And I mean, I have friends who've said, "Oh my gosh, aren't you scared to live down there?" I'm like, no, it's safer than your town.
It's so safe, yeah.
I mean, it's extremely safe.
You just have to be aware of your surroundings, like anywhere else. Anywhere else.
So all that negative energy was out there, and I was very not down with that. So I started Brownsville Living for positive energy, and that was the whole purpose of it. That's why I support things like what you do, and local businesses, and people who bring positive energy and light to Brownsville. I support them. So
I'm going to Mars, everybody. Would you go to Mars?
No.
Do you have kids?
Yeah.
Would you allow them to go to Mars?
I wouldn't. I mean, if they were adults, I'd let them make their decision, but I would not want them to.
Future Martians, it's possible.
It could be.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you want them to?
Well, I mean, first of all, it would partially be selfish. I mean, I want to see my children.
You can FaceTime them all the time. You could go visit.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
9 months to go visit them on Mars.
Whatever. Wouldn't that be an experience?
If Mars develops to the point that you can have some level of back and forth.
Yeah. What if you could go
and they could, let's say they're going to go for 2 or 3 years and work? I would support that. I'd be like, why not? Why wouldn't you do that? But just moving to Mars, I would not want them to do that.
I understand.
But ultimately, if they said, Dad, this is what I want to do, I mean, I would support them 100% if that's what they wanted to do.
Yeah. That's good. Good parenting.
I mean,
woo.
That's what you got to do. So, hey, we've been on for a long time. Anything you want to share in closing? Because I've really enjoyed the interview. I love
this has been
what
great.
you're doing. I love your energy.
Thank you.
Anything you want to put out there to the universe about what you got going on?
Yeah. Well, first of all, thanks for coming, doing this last minute or getting this all together.
Super happy to be here.
I'm honored to be here in Brownsville, doing what I'm doing, and just getting people's eyes on what's going on out there is so important, right? So that's why we're talking about it today. And local people, I don't know the best method of helping local people see that you can see what's going on out there, and you don't have to go and stand out there in the heat and all that stuff.
You're doing that already.
I'm doing it.
And some other bloggers.
Yeah, there are people. We're out there doing it, but
doing the hard work.
But I want people to be proud of what's going on, and I want them to be able to see it. And if they are interested in seeing it, then they can go to my YouTube channel.
And what's the name of your channel?
My channel is my name. It's Jessica Kirsh.
Yeah.
It's Jessica Kirsh. Here's another one. Jessica Kirsh.
Jessica Kirsh.
Jessica Kirsh. If you type in Jessica SpaceX, I will be the second
YouTube live streamer.
Yep, that's right. Jessica Kirsh. We've got YouTube live streamer. You will be able to find me. Even if you put in KIRSCH, you will still be able to find me.
Yeah, I did put in KIRSCH and it still popped up.
Yeah.
A lot of people put that C in there, right?
All the time. All the time.
Is your name Polish?
It actually, yeah, it is. Yep. Yeah, good job.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of Polish people in Indiana, aren't there?
Well, my dad was from, his side was from, I don't know if they're from...
So, but your dad's Polish?
He's Ashkenazi Jewish, which is an
cool.
actual ethnicity that I found out from 23andMe.
No way.
But he passed when I was 2, so I don't know all of
that.
No, that's okay. It's all part of my story.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did my 23andMe, and it came back 50% Ashkenazi Jewish, and then it shows like the town. I can zoom into the towns in Poland.
No way.
Yeah, that
your family,
my family came from.
That's so cool.
On that side. So.
And your mom's side?
A hybrid of European.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
You know, my granddad always told me, he's like, "Oh, we can't grow beards because we're part Native American and we're supposedly part Comanche and all this stuff."
Did you do a 23andMe?
So I would tell people like, "Oh yeah, I'm part Indian," and I thought I was.
Right.
And
you don't know what you don't know until you know it.
And then you're like, "Ah, shoot, I'm about as gringo as you can be." Like,
yeah.
I'm Welsh, Scotch Irish.
Yeah. You're
English.
Yes. UK.
But guess what? I have 1% Iberian Peninsula, which is Spain. So a Spaniard got in there somewhere.
Hey.
Got one past the goalie.
Oh, hell. That's awesome. Y'all, we've been live for almost 1.5 hours. This has been so much fun. And yeah, we should do this again sometime.
Absolutely.
I would love to hear about the real estate market updates.
Yeah.
Like every so often, because I know that it's exploding, but it's gonna
Fire no splody.
Fire no splody. Have you recently been to the intersection of Boca Chica Boulevard and Indiana Avenue?
Oh, there's something going on there. Oh, that's a hotel that's going in there. And the Stripes.
There is so much going on there, and almost every lot that's vacant there is for sale.
Yeah. Yeah, our company has one for sale there for about $1 million. Right down the street from that.
So if any investors are out there, I would look at scooping up some real estate.
Gone over to Carell's place?
I have, yeah.
And he's a really good guy.
Yeah.
Then who else?
Yep.
Carell.
But I want to buy my own little parcel of land here. I don't care if it's just big enough for my trailer to sit on.
Yeah.
And my car to park next to.
It's too bad you didn't get here a little bit sooner because
coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Over there in Port Isabel, the little town,
Long Island Village.
Yeah,
that's where Kirsh Cam is.
LIV.
Yeah, Kirsh Cam is mounted in Long Island Village.
Let me tell you,
I know.
You used to be able to get a lot there for $15,000.
$15,000, yeah. I believe
a lot with a beat up, tiny home on it.
But everything.
And now it's 100 or plus.
No, it's like 400.
I don't even know. It's a lot.
Yeah, but everything. I like to believe that everything happens for a reason, and I'll find something. And I just want to be able to stand on a property and not get kicked off, and be able to watch the launches in the sky.
Any of your cams set up at on Boca Chica?
No, I live in a trailer community, and I pay $650
right, no,
a
but
month.
Where's your camera set up?
Oh, my camera. I'm sorry. It's mounted on a house in Port Isabel in Long Island Village.
So it's got a seriously long lens on it.
It's just it has a big zoom.
Wow.
It's 5.1 miles away from the launch site. So Kirsh Cam is what it's called. If you go to my channel,
it's live right now.
It's live right now. It'll be live all night, live all day. At night, I'm the one that's doing the maintenance on it. So at night, for some reason, it goes blurry, whatever. But when launch day happens,
it'll be working good.
It'll be working. Yeah. You're going to see that view. You're going to see the view from wherever I am. You're going to see everybody else's views. Can you imagine all of the videos that are to be surfacing on that day?
Oh, yeah.
People are flooding in from all over the world.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never seen so much hype in my life.
Really?
Over anything.
And we're talking in the next few weeks.
In the next few weeks.
You think there's people already here now waiting?
Waiting. People come down every day. I meet them every day out there. I came down for the launch, and I thought it was going to happen. And I have to bite my tongue, but I'm like, you wouldn't. If I had a nickel for every time people say that, I'd be able to buy property.
A lot that just show up
all the time. Wow. There's people down there right now walking around.
Really?
That thought that they were going to be here for lunch. Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Brownsville has no idea.
Well, our hotels stay booked up.
There aren't places for people to sleep. People are going to be sleeping in their cars. I slept in my car. Brownsville has no idea.
The following.
Brownsville has no idea what has been gifted and like just placed onto this community.
I know.
Some people know.
Jessica
Tetra knows. She knows.
Yeah.
She saw it. You saw it.
She and I have. That's one thing we've always been 100% on the same page since that first phone call, and we've supported it through better or worse. You know, there were times when it was not very popular to support SpaceX.
Oh, there's still.
It went through really. Now it's kind of old news, but there was a couple years there where if you even said anything about SpaceX being out there, you were going to get attacked online,
or attacked in person.
I never got attacked in person, but I got a lot of verbal assaults online. A lot of ugly comments and rude. People putting me on the blogs. Yeah. And all that kind of stuff. I've been through all that.
Oh yeah. The blogs. It's noise.
Yeah, I don't look at them anymore.
I wouldn't. Yeah, say what you want.
Haters gonna hate.
Your haters gonna shake it off. Shake it off. What my favorite motivational speaker, Les Brown, says: other people's opinions of you is none of your business.
Right, it's none of your business. Doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. To you. All right. So with
guys,
that, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for showing up.
Lori, thank you. Steven, guys, everybody, thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for spending your time with us.
For being patient with us, getting set up. I had a great experience with Jessica here.
Yay!
You can find her on Jessica Kirsh, Kirsh.
Yep, YouTube.com.
On YouTube.
/ Jessica Kirsh.
And she's also on Twitter.
I'm on Twitter. It's Jessica_Kirsh. If you just type my name into Google, you'll find a lot.
Yeah, that's what I did. I was like, I told my marketing assistant, I said,
you'll find
just
a
put
lot.
Her name, Jessica Kirsh, and you'll find her. And
you will find a lot of stuff.
She popped up, and it's been a pleasure to get to meet, get to know you a little bit better.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll do another live stream, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Get further down. Next time we'll be a little bit more set up. Before we go live, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Who knows?
We roll
but some
with
of the best conversations happen in that casual environment.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
I'm all about the cash.
Have you done a podcast with Beyond Media yet?
Yes. Renee and Edgar.
Yeah, great guys.
I went to Sombrero Festival with them the second night, and the parade, the Chowder Days parade. That first of all, real quick, I just want to say how much fun Chowder Days was.
Yeah,
I have never had that much fun. No, not never. But I haven't had that much fun since moving here.
Right.
The immersion of the culture that I met you that day.
Yeah.
I met all these people. It's just
made a lot of friends.
And I just
have you felt welcomed in Brownsville?
In the beginning, it was a very lonely existence.
It took a minute,
but I was working all the time.
Yeah.
So all I would do is work and then sleep, work and sleep,
crash and wake up.
And I still do that. But I've started to meet people. I've started to meet. Jessica Tetra has been a huge gift to me because she introduces me to people, all kinds of. That's how I met Renee and Edgar Beyond Media. They brought me in the podcasts, and then they've introduced me to and they told me about the event that I met you at.
The kayak event.
So it's like Jessica. It started with Jessica Tetro, and
she's
it's
been
just
your nexus.
Sprawls out everywhere. So, yeah, she's a cool girl. Anyways, today's date is Tuesday, March 21st, 2023. It is 9:33 p.m. Central Daylight Time.
My wife, she's like, I said, hey, I'm going to go do the live broadcast. And I go, I'll be home around 8. She goes, you mean, 9?
Well, yeah. It always runs over.
Yeah.
Well, tell your wife thank you so much.
Yes, I will.
And what age are your kids?
I have 2 boys.
Yeah.
14 and 16.
Oh,
one's
so
about
there's
to be 17.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully, what would it take to get your 14-year-old and your almost 17-year-old to watch a video of mine?
Oh, they whenever we went to that, were you here when the Beyond Boca Chica de Mars thing happened?
I was actually I was not here yet.
Well, they were there and they saw YouTubers. They're like, that's Everyday Astronaut and that's this guy. And
yes.
I was like, oh, okay. So they've probably seen your videos, especially now since they met you, because I actually sent them that stream that you and I were on.
They met me?
Yeah, those were my kids that we did the interview with.
What?
You're in a picture with my children.
When?
They came on your show.
Oh, your kiddos!
Yes.
You mean at
the kayak race.
Oh my gosh! Sorry, everything blurs together.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, they're such sweet boys.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, if they're ever in the chat and you know it, I don't know if you would, but
no,
I'll give them a shout out. I'd love
I'll
to.
tell them
Because if they watch it, they tell their friends.
Yeah.
They're the people that
I believe the children are the future.
I believe the children are the future.
I will tell you something funny though.
Yes.
So back in 2010,
Stage separation.
In 2010, my son and I, we did a video. And he had he's a huge Lego guy.
Okay.
And he had this whole launch set.
Ooh.
A rocket launch set, okay?
Yeah.
It was like that, the whole Lego kit.
Yeah.
We took it down to Boca Chica Beach. And we did a video telling people this is what's going to happen. So somewhere out there on the internet, maybe one of you guys can find it. I can't find it. I know it's out there.
What year was it?
It's 2010.
Was it on Facebook?
I put it on Facebook.
Okay.
And I thought I put it on YouTube, but I can't find it.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
I have a YouTube channel, but it's not on there. So
do you have a Brownsville? I keep wanting to say Brownsville
Living
Online.
Or Brownsville Live. No, not on YouTube. I'm basically primarily on Facebook. All my other handles are different, as you saw earlier today when I was giving you all those.
Oh yeah,
the TikTok handles.
I totally understand.
I'm all over the place.
Well, see, if you're not all, that's okay. I'm Jessica Kirsh, and I'm all over the place. I don't have a niche on YouTube,
right?
Which is you're either one or the other.
Your niche is your niche.
My niche is me.
Your niche is you, exactly.
So whatever.
But anyways, we did this video and we put it on Facebook and I think a couple other platforms of my son standing out on Boca Chica. And he's holding the rocket up going, this is what's going to happen here. And so we have that video from 2010 somewhere, but I have not been able to find it.
Well,
and he asked me that. He goes, Dad, you still have that video? And I'm like, man, I've looked.
Hey, everybody, if you hear that, if y'all can,
you
look for
Craig Grove.
Craig Grove.
Yeah, that thing is broken now.
It's okay. It's okay.
And it's a video of my son around 2010 or 2011. With a Lego set.
Okay, 2010 or 2011. Maybe somebody could search and find it. At Boca Chica Beach.
With a Lego set doing a rocket launch out there.
Okay, doing a rocket launch.
And the Border Patrol guys came over and told us we couldn't be out there.
Oh.
That wasn't on the video, but I just remembered that.
That was before SpaceX, everybody.
Yeah.
Just to let you know.
So, well, Jessica, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
On my show. You've been an inspiration.
We snap on my stream. We snap. Kirsh snaps. And thank you. I appreciate this so much.
Guys, thank you for tuning in. Those of you who popped in or stayed in with us, thank you so much. Pleasure to meet the YouTube audience.
Yes.
Guys, hopefully someday you'll get to meet Jessica because she's an amazing person. Like, the energy you see on video is absolutely who she is.
Thank you.
It's 100% legit. Even when the camera's not on, she might be a little bit more on the camera. A little bit. But generally, this is her. I have no idea. Well, if I'm on camera and I'm excited, then it probably feels like I'm a little bit more on. Yeah. Because there's exciting rocket stuff happening. You're feeding off the energy of the audience and the content that you're putting out there and everything else.
I'm on camera right now, but I'm not looking at rockets.
Yeah. Do you get a little nutty when you...
Oh, I get a little nutty. Somebody has seen my serial number 10, SN10 launch and landing video. Mm-hmm. In anybody's videos, you can hear me screaming.
That's you.
That's me.
Oh, there was another video I was watching and I could hear somebody screaming in the back.
And going, oh my God. Yep, that was me.
Did you go to Rocket Ranch?
No, that was East La Blanca. This is the interview.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, guys, that is going to be a wrap for the show tonight. For Brownsville Live, I'm Craig Grove with my friend Jessica Kirsh. Jessica Kirsh, the world famous YouTuber who covers all things SpaceX.
Yes.
And we'll see you guys. Have a wonderful day. And please be sure to share her content and mine if you can. Hit like and comment and
go on Facebook and type in Brownsville Living.
Yeah.
And
the group page
follow.
is the one. If you guys want to follow what's happening in Brownsville.
I think my mod already put it. Nick Lovell, thank you so much. My main mod, he pinned it in the chat how to access your page.
Is that the group page? Should Brownsville Living be part of it?
Let me look.
I'll tell you.
Done.
The group page is the better content.
That's
So moderator, thank you so much. There's another page that's more active. It's the group page. It's Brownsville Living.
What is this?
Be part of it. That's the fan page.
Why would there be two? That's
Because I have a
confusing.
fan page and a group.
A fan page of what?
A fan page, well, Facebook has different platforms. Has different formats. So this is a Facebook fan page, and then there's a group. So I have both.
Okay, so how do I find...
Well, you just type in Brownsville Living.
My computer's about to die.
Oh. Well, type in Brownsville Living, and then it's Be Part of It, and that's the group page.
Okay, so that's confusing. Okay. Thank you so much, Nick Level. Thank you, moderators, channel supporters, Patreon members.
There
everybody
it is,
that's sent
right
over.
there. Click that one. And this one has...
But it has the same logo. That's so confusing.
It's the same brand. It's just a different type of page. Like...
I mean...
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. Oh, hold on. I'm going to love it.
There we are. Hey.
I'm loving the stream that we're on right now.
Awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, this is great. Okay, let me copy this.
Anyways, we were wrapping up. Guys, God bless. Y'all take care. Thank you so much. Brownsville Living. I'm going to log out. And
bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
And then my stream, you know I love you so much. And thanks so much for hanging tonight. I will see you back out at Starbase. And thanks again.
Thank you.
So I'm going to get up, and I usually kiss the camera.
Oh, my goodness.
I do.
That's your thing, huh?
That's my thing. I love you all. Thank you so much. And Nick Level, if you're able to shut this off, if you're still here, that would be awesome. If not, I'll shut off later. Mwah. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye, everybody. I love you. I love you. Thank you for showing up and being here. See you on the next stream. Bye.